Hello, good afternoon. Um, you are all welcome to my channel on YouTube. This is an educative segment on YouTube today. Yesterday and the day before, there have been a letter in circulation on social media on another platform of teachers. What is this letter? This is a letter released by NTC on decision on teachers' continuous professional development (CPD) reforms. Um, the letter is saying that or claimed that NTC met with NTC and NGS on one hand, then they met with the teacher unions, not NAGRAT and CCT, and then they agreed on a number of issues. One, that the cost of organizing all PLCs shall be borne by the employer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the issue here is organizing PLCs. How much does it take to organize PLC in our schools? PLC is organized by teachers in their various schools, and there's no cost attached. Or is it that the government is going to provide some funds to GES to finance the organization of the PLCs? We are yet to see. But as is now, there is no provision for funds or money to finance PLCs in our organization of PLCs in our schools. So government bearing the cost of the PLC is a deception. If our leaders are aware of this and agree to it, probably they are in bed with NTC and GES to milk teachers through their professional development allowance. Now, the second point, the cost of the 3 national CPD-based trainings shall be borne by the employee at a subsidized rate of 150 Ghana cedi. 3 days training for 150. And letting that one is only 6 points. 3 days for 6 points. In any case, we are not even interested in the points. Not to talk of paying 150 cedi for those 3 days. However, who called for this training? Is it the NTC and GS or the teacher union? If the teacher union are calling for national CPD based training for teachers, then they should bear the cost, not the teachers, not the individual teachers. Because you want to take the teachers through some kind of refresher training, and you want them to undergo the training for 3 days. So you should bear the cost. So you want data input and an output from the teachers. So you should bear it, not the teacher. Now, and the other point, the cost of the 2-day The two targeted or specialized CPDs shall be borne by the employee, that is by the teacher. So you see, after, in addition to the duties, there are other specialized what? Two specialized or targeted training that you also go as a teacher. And that's really important. But this, they are even saying that those specialized audits must be undertaken by an accredited NTC institution. So where does the money go? Indirectly, the money will go to NTC. So this thievery must stop. Now, the last point, the cost of the recommended or self-initiated CBT must be free or borne by the employee, depending on the origin of the facilitating organization. So, as in, with the teacher union organizer to be free. If it is an individual too, you have to bear the cost. So if you do not see anybody who can organize, but it's not even anybody who is capable of organizing, you must pass through NTC. So all these points, all the 3 points they are talking here, the free website they are talking about here, are not free. Not for any individual to organize them. You must be licensed or given approval by NTC. And they don't just give approval for free or give license for free to organize yourself for teachers. Now, the question is, why should teachers in particular renew their license by building points? Where is that happening? Is the teacher's license different from any other license? The other license by professionals, they don't build points to renew it. Yes, they go through workshop, but the workshop they don't pay. They are financed by their institutions or their employer. And at the end of the day, when you are supposed to renew your license, you pay the renewal fees. You go and renew. So you are saying that if you have done the true training for a number of years, spanning from 4 years to 7 years of professional training, and still you are not better off to impart knowledge to the children. How can a day training be effective? Most of the times, you know that after the training, the moment you leave the workshop grounds, everything is thrown to the air. They are not made use of because the impression is that if you attend the workshop, you are attending it for points. So your focus is to attend the workshop, get your points, so that you'll be able to read. So the intended purpose of the workshop is not realized. So teachers are made to be aware that you attend and you get yourself. You go, your attention is there to get your points. Also, this workshop they are organized during what contact time, weekdays. And you can't be at the rest of the day at the school or in the classroom at the same time. Definitely, you have to vacate your post for that day. And then you leave the children to their own fate. But is it fair treatment? You organize, you are having workshop, going for a workshop, and you leave the children. All schools are closed because no teacher is in the school. And then look at the number of workshops every year you have to go to. So those lost hours, what do we do? Who costs it? So at least you should find a reasonable way of renewing teachers' licenses, not to impose paid workshop trainings for teachers to go to just because of their meager allowance, continued professional development allowances. Teachers do not ask for any allowance. So we feel that it will motivate teachers to do research and improve on their teaching skills, on their methodologies, refresh their knowledge. Then fair enough. It's not even on the ways of organized, accredited ways of organized. So even in this case, if you are a professor and you have not gotten accreditation from NTC, you can't even organize workshop. But as adults, why can't we do our own research? Learn and come and then do effective teaching. So the main issue here is that let the teachers do their research and do their own research. Then you improve on supervision. To see that the teachers are delivering. Other than that, the rest of it needs to look as if the intention is just to take the money, the allowances teachers are being paid from teachers, to just take them from teachers. And so then this 150, then the other one. So before, by the end of the year, we are going to spend around 600. But looking at 3 trainings, 150. Then you have the other 1, 2. It's not going to be so 2 trainings here. You also have other trainings here. So by the end of the day, you're going to over 300 Ghana city. So how much? The 1,002. If you are non-teaching staff, 800. So what can you use the balance, the rest to do? Please. It is unfair. It is unfair. That is not the reason why government is paying the allowances. It is for teachers to enable them do their own research. Do their own research. But then you force it to acquire some laptops which are just rubber stamp. Not, why would you allow the people to use the allowance to acquire some of these gadgets that will help them to do effective research? And then acquire some material books. When you go through most of the schools, the new curriculum, the textbooks are not there. What you have is what learner pack. The learner pack, what is there? All the subjects. At the junior high school, there's nothing. The teacher has to acquire his or her own materials to be able to teach. So at the end of the day, whether you have the material or not, the student will go and write BEC. So please give the teachers a peace of mind to learn, to research, and do their work. If paying teachers the allowance is problematic, you can take it off, but don't burden the teachers, threaten them with issuing all kind of threat, as if it's a crime to be a teacher in Ghana here. No. So that attitude by NTC and GS must stop. Thank you very much for your time and attention.